I don't know how to explain this in more detail right now, but a bunch of people are going to wake up tomorrow and have received crazy downloads. I don't know if it's coming in dreams or like upon waking or like doing morning stuff, but if it's you, can you just let me know the general topic of your download? I'm just very curious, but it's almost going to feel like a mini awakening for a lot of people starting tomorrow, which is September 28th tomorrow. Well, technically today because it's after midnight. So 28th and the 29th, oh, going into the full moon. If it's you and you've gotten a download that's very intense, please just let me know the topic. Just curious. Okay, so let me explain. So I posted that video last night because I was doing a channeling session, and essentially what I was seeing was, okay, so imagine that there's like 100 people in a circle, right? And there's a computer in the middle of the circle. And it's like typically all the coding that goes out to all these people, it looks like a wire that's made out of just like ones and zeros and like that kind of coding. So it was going out to all the people as blue, like it was like a blue lettering. And I was sitting in the middle of the circle in my channeling with the computer, and it was like all of a sudden the computer started like doing this weird stuff, and I was watching as like, think of like coding, like all like different lines before it went out to the people. It was in the computer as coding, right? It was like all of a sudden the computer started doing weird things, and the lines that were all blue some of them started to turn red, and as they started to turn red, like it would be like a line of coding, like a cord, like an umbilical cord kind of, that was going out from the computer to each person in this circle. And it was like when it went red in the computer, it would be like it would be like if like 10 zeros were all of a sudden sent out to like 20 of the 100, and then like red ones were sent. It was weird. It was like it wasn't changing the whole coding, but it felt like how I explained in the blueprint, how I believe that the devil is an artificial intelligence source, and that's why our higher self kind of talks to us in this Morse code that only we can understand, because while we're here on earth, we're susceptible to that devil artificial intelligence energy coming in and manipulating the downloads that we are receiving. So this was like what felt like to me a bunch of people getting an upgrade that allows them to receive a lot more direct communication from their higher selves. It's almost like if you're playing a video game and you finally lock out the bad guy from this one level, and now you're able to get more direct coding. Yep. This makes so much sense. I wasn't even looking at it that way. Breakup in reverse, natural causes. The natural causes that are stirring in the collective from this moon are drama. Okay, that makes sense. In what way? Yes. Death. Everyone who went through some kind of ego death or death and rebirth since the last full moon since the last super full moon of last year until now, if you've gone through a death and rebirth cycle or something similar, a big falling away of something, a major change in your psyche, if it has occurred, what we're doing right now is tying up loose ends And that's why all of us can't sleep and are having weird dreams and everything like that, because before the new beginning that's approaching, our subconscious and our psyche are putting the rest of the pieces into place to make sense of that puzzle we experienced. Revenge exposed. We're all going through it together because the collective is about to rise in a way like never before. Oh, rise, like an appropriate reference. I'm sure you get it. Rise like never before. First time for everything. Collapse. Out with the old, in with the new. It's the collective's turn to rise. Oh, I accidentally dropped all of them. Yep. Confirmation that we all are wrapping up the loose ends of our collective rebirth cycles so that we can dismantle finally the powers that were in place by beginning to come together. It's chapter 1 of a brand new book. Oh, wow. We are the tornado. Mm-hmm. Everything that they tried to stop us with is about to be exactly what we used to go against them. Mask off. Everything they tried. Holy shit. It just made sense. They're about to try and boss us around this time again, but this time the collective is not standing for it. Holy shit.